it's Yoshi Drone, it's Cyclist! Sorry for the delay, thanks for waiting. Let's not waste any more time and hop right in! First up is Pac-Man Mega Tunnel Battle Chomp Champs. Jeez, that's a mouthful. Apparently, this used to be a Google Stadia exclusive, but Stadia's been dead for years, so I'm counting this one as a new release. But can it fill the 99 Pac-Man shaped holes in my heart? Okay, so this is a Pac-Man Battle Royale, right? I don't think I have to explain Pac-Man gameplay that much. You explore mazes, eat dots, run from ghosts, you know. Well, each player has their own maze that acts as a home base, and you gotta beat other mazes and chomp dots and other players. There's also some new power-ups to mix things up, and a maze's layout and challenge gets an upgrade every time it's cleared out. And the last Pac-Man standing wins. Occasionally you get missions to complete, like eat 2 ghosts, eat 10 dots, yada yada, but I swear, I'm doing these missions and it still says I failed. It's ridiculous. Like, am I missing something here? It doesn't even matter much in the long run. I even won a few rounds without them. But, like, what's the point of the missions? Other than that hiccup, the game's fine, I guess? But I really don't see myself coming back to it, if I'll be honest. A few rounds, I feel like I've kind of just seen everything this thing has to offer. And I don't really feel the competitive itch with this one. I guess I still got 99 holes in my heart after all. Slap this one on the bottom. The first real stinker on the list. I'm sorry. There could have been more here. This just ain't clicking with me. Oh well. Bring in the next game. Alright, I'm just getting this out of the way first. I'm going to be incredibly biased with this next entry. Why, you ask? Because it's Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door, a remake of one of my childhood favorites. Mario's on a treasure hunt for the 7 crystal stars, but he's not the only one searching. Along the way, he'll meet many friends and enemies, some old, many new. My favorite part about this game is how it flips the usual Mario tropes on its head. The first town you visit is a grungy port town filled with liars, cheats, and scumbags. And it only gets crazier from there. The personality of this game is off the charts! There's so many inspired environments and cool characters to meet within them, not to mention a story filled with lots of laughs and some deeper moments here and there. Your party members add so much charm to a game filled with charm, as well as help you out in the field in battle. Speaking of battles, the battles here are turn-based, but you're not just picking options from the menu and watching the show. Attacks and blocks get more effective with timed button presses, so you're always part of the action. Speaking of shows, your battles take place on a stage, and they add so much to the combat. Fans in the audience can toss you helpful items, background props can fall over with enough force, and all other mishaps can happen here and there. It's super engaging, and that's not even mentioning the badges. You equip badges to customize your playstyle, from getting new attacks to changing the audio. There's a whole bunch to find, and it's always fun trying out a new one. The storybook-style graphics are so beautiful, the music keeps your head bumping the whole quest, and the characters you meet along the way are wonderfully wacky. I ain't gonna say too much here, because this is one of my favorite games from my youth, and I don't want to spoil anything. Everyone should play this game! Yeah, that's right, everyone. That's why I put it on the top of the ranking. Sure, I may be blinded by nostalgia, but I don't care. This is straight from the heart. Sorry about that. Sometimes you just gotta scream, you know. Why don't we check out another game? Time for a classic crossover case of jumping and fisticuffs. Multiversus is a new platform fighter mixing up various Warner Brothers characters, letting them beat the snot out of each other. There's a lot of characters here, all wonderfully animated and voiced by the original actors. It's the little things, you know? Especially with a roster of characters this well known for their, well, character. But enough about personality, let's talk about gameplay. This one's all about the brawling of a fighter mixed with the movement of a platformer. You gotta keep jumping and blasting, dodging and punching, and when you build enough damage, you send your foes flying! Classic Smash Bros. Style stuff. While 1v1 battles are good fun, I take a huge liking to the 2v2 battles. Nothing beats a crazy crossover team-up. What especially helps is that every character has an ability that benefits your partner in some way. It pays to help. Speaking of pay, I should probably address the monetization in the room. Yes, this game is free, and yes, you can unlock the characters, costumes, and what have you for no charge if you're willing to put in the time. But it's, let's just say, highly encouraged by the game to pony up some dough to get what you want more immediately. Just keep that in mind, I suppose. But weird money stuff can't ruin fun gameplay for me. Maybe it's just because of nostalgia for all these classic cartoons. This game really gives me that competitive edge. That sort of, just one more game mentality, Yeah, I'm a real sucker like that. In terms of gameplay, Multiverse is definitely my favorite fighting release this year. I'm interested to see how it evolves over time. Personally, I put it right here in third place. And maybe that's just me. One more game to talk about. Finally, let's talk about... Huh? What's that? The Steam release of the final game I was going to talk about today got delayed? But that's why I was going to delay the May episode! Well, I guess it's going to get uploaded on time now. Wow. Alright, well, sorry about all the confusion, folks. Oh, geez, what a nightmare. Oh, well, I'll get to talk about that game soon enough. Just gotta play the waiting game is all. And that's all the games we've got for today. Thank you all for watching. Remember to leave feedback or suggestions for new games to talk about in the comments below. And remember, it's not the seconds of the minute that count, but the milliseconds spent within them. I kind of feel like I feel this running gag's kind of... I think that's all I can do with it. I think it's run its course. Oh well.